Yes, boss. You see the topic and what it is that we're talking about, right? Evil people like to keep good people around for an alibi, right? Now, here's the deal. It doesn't necessarily have to be like evil people, but this is a video for good people, good-hearted people, people who don't realize, their value, right? I'm going to teach you this. In life, there are going to be people who are going to want you to hang around them. Hey, you going out this weekend? Can you come hang out with us? I'm going to teach you something, right? You'll know who's really your friends, but there's some people who still kind of like in the naive stage of, why do these people always want me around them? Or why do these people always like to request me to come around them? I'm going to teach you something. People who have an agenda, they like to have good people around for an alibi. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you an example into that, right? Let's say like, I'm going to give you two different scenarios. Let's do it in a younger stage and we're going to do it in an adult stage, right? Let's say as a child, you tell your mom or you tell your dad, yo, I'm going out. Your parents might be like, oh, okay, have fun. But there are some parents who are going to be like, yo, who are you going out with? Call the wrong name. Listen to what I'm telling you. Call the wrong name and say the wrong name, or somebody that your parents may view as, yo, this person isn't anybody decent. That can cause a problem as to where they'll be like, you know what? You're staying inside the house tonight. You get what I'm saying? So let's say you tell them, yo, I'm going to hang around such and such. And that person is known to do bad things. Your parents could turn around and be like, you're not going anywhere. But let you call the right name. I'm going to hang around this person. Oh, you mean the good boy, the good girl? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just you guys be safe and have fun. There are some people who are like that. But then you got to realize this as well. That doesn't work for everybody. So let's flip the script and we'll put it into adulthood, right? Let's say you tell like your old lady, yo, I'm going out to hang out with my friends or the guys or whatever, right? Your old lady may say, oh yeah, that's cool, that's no problem. But let you have somebody around or vice versa, put it on a woman. Let you go hang around a female that you know is not good for you, that can raise a red flag. And I'm going to tell you like this. The only reason why some people keep good people around is because they give them an alibi, like a clean slate, so they can go ahead and do more BS in life. You get what I'm saying? So understand this. Sometimes there are people, yes, they are your friends. Yes, there are some people who genuinely want you around. But if you have to literally sit down and ask yourself, yo, why do these people like hanging around me sometimes? Or why do they always want me to go out with them or hang out with them? It's because it's a form of scapegoating. And this is something I've went through a lot before. You know what I'm saying? When people know that you're a good person or you're upstanding or you have a good reputation, there's a whole lot of benefit that can come with that. I've done videos about this, but I never broke it down like this. When you're a good person, you got to understand this. You're literally a cheat code for evil people and people who do a lot of grimy, malicious things. Example, let's say somebody has a spouse. Let's flip it however you want to. Let's say you're a dude, right? And you know for a fact you a decent person. But you got this one homeboy that whenever he goes out, he always step out on his old lady. Yeah, babe, I'm going out. Yeah, I'm going to go handle this, that, and the third. I'm going to handle this, that, whatever it is, music. Or I'm going to go run some errands. Knowing damn well they're going to cheat. They just want you to be out there because that can lower down their spouse's guards. Oh, you know what? Such and such is going out with D'Angelo. Yeah, they don't get into stuff like that. That's all a facade. There are some people who use good people as an alibi or a scapegoat, or you know what? You're going to provide this story for me, or you're going to be the one that's going to help me in my little finesses. And sometimes these people aren't even aware of the things it is that they're signing up for. It's because it's like, yo, I don't really hang out much, or I don't get out much, or I don't really get offers to go out by my friends. You got to understand when some people want you around genuinely for you, and when there are some people that want you around because you can cover their ass just in case they get in trouble. So let's go a little bit deeper into that, right? When I say evil people like to keep good people around for an alibi, you have to understand that if a person is truly evil at heart, and if they cannot get anything up out of you, then there's really no purpose in them wanting to be around you or have you around like that. So chances are they're going to want to do away with you. But let them find out you serve some form of a purpose or you're of a benefit to them. Yo, you know what? Even though I don't like this dude, my old lady trusts him. So you know what? I could just use that as an alibi whenever I want to go cheat on my old lady. Mind you, there are some people that their spouses know, oh, I don't like that friend, or that friend is dirty, or that's not your real friend. That friend, I like that friend. They're a good friend. Some people make friends with good people just for these sole reasons. Yo, you know what? If I could have a good person around me, I could step out on my partner all the time, all day long, because in their mind they look at them as a good person. Yes, that person may be a good person. They may not be the one that's stepping out, but just the fact that that person is used as a scapegoat, you're now mixed into that person in their web of lies. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said you got to separate yourself from people. These are things that I know personally. People used to hang around me just for that reason. Yo, D'Angelo, what you doing this weekend, bro? And let's go out here. We doing this, knowing damn well you just use that as an excuse to get away from your partner so you could go cheat on her with other females. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that shit is weird to me, dog. Like, in all honesty, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? This may sound crazy, but this is just how I am, right? If you've built your life to a certain level, why not just be straight up and just be honest? You get what I'm saying? Or if you want your life a certain way, just might as well you just be straight up and be honest, because in that way, when you lay everything out on the table, there's no lies or no hiding or no speculations and no pin the tail on the donkey or anybody to say, hey, you tricked me. That's not what you said. No, you want to be a person that's as straightforward, ain't no black, white, red, and a slightly gray, reddish area. Ain't none of that shit. It's black and white. This is what I want, and this is what I expect. There are some people in life who do live their life like that, and they're reaping the benefits, because guess what? They're not falsifying anything. They're being themselves. They're letting it be known, yo, this is what I want, and this is what I expect. This is what I want, and this is what I will tolerate with. You get what I'm saying? Versus there are some people out here in the world who aren't ballsy like that, don't have cojones. You know what? Let me step out and let me do this, that, and the third, and let me do it behind my person's back. Because I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes when people play these games of trying to mess around on their partner, they know that their partner is nobody to play with. So what they like to do is, because they're so coward, sometimes people like to reach for other people and mix them up in their little web of lies. So guess what? You're a part of this as well. There are some coward people like that in the world. That's why I said you have to be very careful. Understand when you're around people, and even when you're around them, if you feel like, yeah, it's a bunch of us here, or do you feel by yourself? You get what I'm saying? Because you can make friends with people, and people could just only be using you for the fact that, yo, you're just like a scapegoat for me, dog. Anything it is that I want to do, I can do that. I could just use you as leverage. That's another thing. Believe it or not, there are some people who are so small-minded, they think like this. I don't want to be friends with good people like that unless they're a form of a benefit to me. And when I can't extract anything of anything of value or benefit from you, I got to do away with you. You get what I'm saying? And here's another thing. This is another future topic, because I got a whole bunch of topics. You have to understand that when you break away from people who are evil and people who are doing grimy things, of course they know you know their lies. So the biggest thing they're going to probably do is, if people question, yo, whatever happened to such and such, why aren't they around no more? They're going to have to smear your name or paint you as somebody dirty or discreditable. Why? Because you know the truth about that person, why they really had you around. That's why they have to destroy your credibility. So if you try to open your mouth and tell the truth about what I really did, the endeavors I used to really get involved in, guess what? Nobody's going to want to believe you. I already discredited you. I already took your name and burnt it. The only people who are going to want to believe you are people who first-handedly know you like that, or people who know how to see through bullshit. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said you have to be careful of who it is that you hang around. I've done videos about that, but as well as that, understand that a lot of evil people, they like hanging out with good people because they provide an alibi. They have a leg up with those type of people. If all of my friends are shitty and scrummy, and I have this one good friend, I can use this one good friend as a scapegoat to do all the other BSs in the world that I want to. Yo, babes, I'm going out of town. Who's going? Me, such and such, and oh yeah, such and such is going. Oh, yeah, all right, yeah, that's no problem. That puts them at ease a little bit. Because let's say your girlfriend or your spouse knows, oh, this person used to be a whore, they changed their way. That's what they think. Then you go out, oh, this person changed their way, they have better friends now. That's all a foolery game. That's all a game of confusion, dog. I'm not saying people can't change their ways. What I'm trying to tell you is there's different trickery games that people use and run it on people who are naive and don't have any real worldly experience. You get what I'm saying? So you have to make sure you use proper discernment and understand who's around you and who's like really there for you versus who really wants you there for the moment. Because I'm telling you like this, there are some people who will try to make friends of you, and I'm telling you just plain as day, the minute you choose to break away from them, they're gonna have to shame you or paint you in a dirty light because you know the truth about them. That's just like a cult. There are some friend groups that move like a cult. There are some friend groups where if this person tried to leave us, we got to shame them and discredit them. Why? Because if you know the truth about who I am or my cult or my friend group or my friendship, and you can expose me like that, you can dismantle everything that I built from the ground up. You get what I'm saying? That's the main purpose of discrediting somebody, throwing dirt on somebody or shaming somebody, so that when the truth comes out, you're not really going to want to listen to it. You're more actually going to turn a blinding eye because you're already been put under a false pretense about that person. You get what I'm saying? So remember this, man. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I just want to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser. Just always remember in life, bro, everybody has an angle to them, dog. You feel me? Some people could just like you for you, and some people, they don't have to like you for you. But I'm just keeping it real with you. If you know you're a genuine person, or you're a good person, and you don't really get invited out much, or you stay to yourself, pay attention to that. The best thing you could use and catch on to if somebody is using you is self-awareness, dog. Pay attention to the times when people wasn't hitting you up versus the times when people want to call you now. Pay attention to the times when you never had money and people used to walk past you, and now you got money, now everybody want to come fuck with you. Pay attention to that shit, because there's a lot of people who miss these little signs and it goes over their head and they get played and the game runs out longer than what it initially supposed to have ran for. You get what I'm saying? Just pay attention and know who's around you for you. Know who really cares about you. You get what I'm saying? 444 the world, man. Peace.